Hey, hey, how's everybody doing tonight, man? It's been a good night, been a good day. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Today is the day for veterans. It's been an interesting day. It rained today here. It was warm this morning, and after the rain this afternoon, it came through. Hey, Victor. Hey, Richard. How you doing, Mike? Ray, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Mike, yep, it's good Veterans Day. I miss going to the beach at Veterans Day. Hey, Rich. Usually the Hofbrau they used to do something special for veterans and stuff at the beach. But it was a good day today. Jerry, how you doing? Ran some errands with Linda and then went to Lowe's. Wanted some solder with lead in it so I could solder some parts up. They didn't have any, and I can't get silver solder to melt for anything. I've got not expensive solder. It just won't melt. I can't get it to melt. I got 2 irons. Jerry, Rich, Mike, Ray, Richard. Anybody getting flying in today? I didn't fly, but I flew. I think I flew Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Salute to the veterans. You got that right, Randy. Thank you. All fellow veterans out there. Hey, Mike. Oh man, yeah, it's been so. I don't use polyacrylic, and I tell you why. I mean, I go to Perry and I see all these planes there that are old. Hey, Eric, how you doing? And they're all not a lot, but a lot of them have been painted with polyacrylic, and they've got dings and bangs on them. And to me, the dings and bangs, the polyacrylic just makes it look worse. Some of them look pretty nasty. Hey, Jerry. Sanding on an airplane. Nice, man. I was looking at kits today. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to get. I'm going to start a kit again, but I just can't decide. SIG, they have these, the die cut, the old school kits, the die cut. Then they have some laser kits. They have bigger planes than the one I built, than the 20 I built. But I don't think I'm going to do that again because I've built that type of kit before, and I know the challenge of that. So I think I'll be tackling something a little harder. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I was going to set up in a hangar, but polyacrylic, So I figured to my Marlin that I just painted, I went and got some spray, water-based polyacrylic Minwax, and I sprayed it down, and I don't know. I mean, it was kind of. Then it started misting. No signal. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, that's one thing, man. When we moved to the south, we had AT&T, and it's like we had to switch to Verizon. Hey, Luke, how you doing, man? Yep. Don't have a lot planned tonight. I'm not gonna, like I was gonna. I don't know. We can talk about the banner tow if anybody has any questions about doing a banner tow and stuff. And it's kind of interesting that Myrtle Beach, you could park on the road where they pick the banners up and drop them off. Watch them do that a few times. T45 project. Yeah, Victor, that's gonna take a while to get that back up, man. I just hope everything works out. I wouldn't use the same ESC that you used on the first one. Just kidding. But yeah, because when I did the banner tow that day, I mean, because it takes a while to set it up, because sometimes I got to set it, if the winds are shifting, I have to move it. So, Eric, yeah, the ESX, I think you meant ESC maybe, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, Victor. But I don't know. I mean, today would have been a decent day to have gone and this morning and flew, but I don't know what the weather's supposed to be. I don't care. As long as it's not too cold or too windy, I'll be happy. I've had the urge to fly, like the big success jet. Not that they're big, but and stuff. And I should have some south wind. I think tomorrow the winds are supposed to be light and variable. Oh, it was the L39. Okay, okay. I know one of them caught fire. Yeah, you had a bit of bad luck there, man. It seems like it comes in groups. You know, like it's like when I do something stupid and crash a plane, man. It just seems like it's I don't know, like it happens. You know, I'll go a long time without doing anything, then end up whacking one in. But the banner tow, it went well. I mean, I didn't warm up. That was the first flight of the day, and it took me I think 3 tries to snag it, which is pretty good. Because the winds weren't, I wasn't flying it. The winds weren't bad, but I wasn't going into the wind at all. So I had to use a little rudder. And I liked using the apprentice I had 2 receivers in my apprentice. I had a lemon non-gyro and then the original ASX that came in, because I got the original version 1 apprentice. And I like using it from a banner toast because you don't have to worry about the hook catching on a tail wheel. But I think something's going on with my motor. My motor doesn't quite have it, and the apprentice doesn't have quite as much power. So I just kind of save that as if if I ever teach somebody to fly again, I can use it. But I'll probably use the Aero Scout. But and then a Tiger Moth. I don't really like using the Tiger Moth because things can go wrong, and the Tiger Moth, the Dynam Tiger Moth, has a lot more power. It works really well. Hey, Litz, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, it's just like I don't know. I was getting few little things together here, and there's not a whole lot going on in RC at least that I've seen. Maybe you guys have seen some of the things that I haven't. But of course, everybody knows Horizon had their pre-Black holiday sale that ends today. Decent prices. I don't know what this normally is, the UMX Turbo Timber, but for $160, I went ahead and ordered the T28. Because, hey, Keith, how you doing? Because I figured if nothing else, I got a receiver if I need a receiver, because that's $80. So, and they throw the plane. And my plane's just about worn out. Kenny, how you doing? I love my little Navy T28. And, so I like flying that a lot. So I'll probably put a bigger front wheel on it like I did on my old one. Order that. And when I order that, I think I'm gonna put a little wider. Let me get back over here. Let's cut back over here for now. Gonna get a little wider front wheel for the for my F-16, my E-Flight F-16 too, to maybe help it. Just a little. It wasn't much bigger, just a little, about a 1/4 inch bigger and a little and wider, and it makes all the difference in the world on those little T28s when you're trying to take off a grass and stuff. But they had some nice prices on stuff. I mean, that's not a bad price for the. I wore mine out. I had the Sport Cub S, man. I flew that thing everywhere. Newts, how you doing? You guys check out John's videos. Newt's Airborne. He's got a video there on his tank. Looks pretty cool. Anyway, that's what it hurt. And they got some of their El Bloto batteries on sale too, but I don't know. I pity this sucker. No, not. If you like those batteries, that's all the power to you. I've never had much luck with it. Then Arthur, I don't know, Arthur RC, man. He crashed. He crashed this plane. I'll go ahead and run this video for you. It's only a little bit long. But I couldn't believe it when he crashed this, man. I'll just let that run. But here, watch this.
Arrête!
Boom. That's it.
Arrête! Arrête!
Heck, that doesn't seem that bad of a crash. There it shows it was disconnected. It just pulled out. I mean, that's terrible. But can you believe, like, on that crash there, he can't fix it. They I guess, I don't know if that's against the law to repair the foam, but I mean, I about cried when, because I commented back and forth. I said, man, Arthur, that ought to be an easy fix, man. He said, no, not going to fix it. It's gone. But you wouldn't think that that it would get damaged that bad with that kind of a tumble, that you couldn't fix it. But I don't know if they've got some kind of law or something there. Then Paul Ballard, he had a bit of bad luck with his Raphael. I mean, this is pretty scary looking here. So if you want to go check his out, he could use some subs. Paul, he's pretty cool. He's into zooms and stuff a lot, and he's got a lot of nice planes. He's got just about every new EDF that's out there. He flies. He lives. That's his land over there. So he's flying on the road here. Hey Keith, how you doing, buddy? Yep, trying to keep up on this, but he's flying it, and you can just tell when it takes off here.
Oh.
He's not taking off like Nate on purpose here, but then we'll watch it.
I don't know why I did that, but I cannot believe
out here. But he gets lucky on it.
And
it's going up again. He's trying to figure out what's wrong. So I don't know
what's going on.
He thinks he has his canards wrong, is what it boils down to. But watch this. Watch this landing here. It's going, and he does a good job, man. He put the gear up, boom, and it hits there. Then he drives out to it and he recovers it. But there it is, sitting right there. And then he looks at it and he does, yeah, that's what it looked like, Eric. Yeah, he had his canards reversed. Because I know I've seen that plane fly, and everybody that flies it thinks it's just a super, super nice flying plane. Then like, this is part of my, I don't know if you guys have seen my banner tow. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Jude? But this is my snag right here. I'm not going to play it all. I'll just play a little bit of it. Boom.
There we go.
There's the B-roll. Boom. And one more time. Boom. There you go. Let's go ahead and cut this back. We'll go ahead and kill this. Boom. Bring this over here. But that's kind of what the week's been about, I'd say, and just flying some stuff. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, Paul does. Hey, Wild Bill, how you doing, sir? I enjoy Paul's videos, man, because he's got a lot of nice EDFs that he's flown there. And he does a good job. Yeah, I explain it in the videos, man. It's getting that triangle through the banner and the carbon rod and finding that size banners. That's where I have a problem. I ordered that one online. There's a sign shop in town in Delville. It's not too far away. That carries banners that size, but the guy's never open. I've been there probably 6 times. He's never open, man. Never open. Bill, do you deliver? Yeah, I think that might get you in trouble, Bill, if you were delivering, buddy. All right, it's time to hit the likes button if you hadn't already. Drink some Spike the Likes juice. I had every intention of being in the hangar, but after I sprayed, I got the aerosol for the Minwax water-based high gloss, and I sprayed it on my Marlin, And by the time I sprayed it on a little too thick. I don't know. I've never sprayed it before, so I couldn't really tell how it was covering, but I guess it was covering just fine. And then it started misting, so I had to carry the misting. It got wet from a little bit of mist, so I had to carry it in the garage. And it's kind of sitting right in the center of the garage, and it's probably still tacky. I don't know. I haven't gone out and looked at it because I'm afraid it's going to be a mess. But I grabbed a foam brush and was kind of tipping wherever it would run and stuff from the rain. So it should be. Now I'm drinking water tonight, man. Drinking all water. No Spike the Likes juice. So it probably won't be that lively of a show. No. But yeah, I think everything's going well. Hope everybody's doing well. I still haven't heard from Dave, but like if you buy anything, just like everybody says, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but like somebody's got a link, an affiliate link, you might as well use it. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to help you. Yeah, it's just water, man. Just doing water. Yeah, we ate the last of our garanzia. What? How do you pronounce it? The sausage. Oh, Linda's got her headphones in. Anyway, the special sausage we bring back from Iowa, we ate the last of it tonight. What's it called?
Graziano Brothers.
Graziano Brothers.
From the south side of Des Moines.
Yep, from the south side of Des Moines. Yeah. It started out, it was like a little mom and pop grocery store where they made the sausage and stuff. Yeah, it's not too far away from the little social club that was there.
Knights of Columbus.
No, it wasn't Knights of Columbus. It was a social one of those social clubs with no signs and Cadillacs in the driveway and stuff. Yeah, Linda's got her earphones in, Kenny. She's hiding on the couch. She's hiding like right over there. No, it's just good sausage, man. They have some nice spices that they use in it and stuff. Now it's sold. Everybody sells it. All the stores in Iowa will just about sell it. Before you had to go over there and buy it. Yeah, it's funny, man. When we were in high school. One of the brothers was running for city council, and he had us working, helping us campaign out with signs. That's all I'll say about that. Yes, sirree, Bob. But yeah, because I had friends that lived on the south side of town there and stuff, and so it was interesting. Different. But I don't know. I mean we've had all these teasers about planes, it's like, I know a guy, I've heard, No, it's just Italian sausage, man. Down here you can't get Italian sausage, The closest thing you can get to Italian sausage is Spencer, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I kept waiting for somebody to come on, for Kenny to come on last night, and then I didn't see the Zoom link, and I don't know, you probably posted before I went in and laid down and took my nap from probably, I don't know, I think I went in there at it was about 9:20, and laid in there till about 3 and then got up. Man, where are you guys finding cars to sell? It's like all the dealers here, they don't have hardly any cars in the lot. I don't know if they got them, I know a lot of them have like big lots out in the edge of town or someplace, some top secret place where they have a large selection of cars and they just bring a few on the lot at a time. You went larger on the prop? Man, that's tough, Jude. Yeah, because I had the version 1 Grand Tundra that only had the 60 their 60 amp ESC would overheat. I had it overheat and shut down on me. I bet you are, Spencer. Yeah, it shut. I kept watching it, and I would check the temperatures. I can't remember what it was, but it was hottest temperatures I've ever seen in ESC. And then one hot day, humid day, I was flying it, and it just quit working, man, and it just rolled over and faded into the pavement. I know I'll fix it though, but then I put a big one in. I think I put an 80 amp ESC in it that I got from Flex Innovations, whatever they were using at the time. Huh. Yeah, that Grand Tundra motor was pretty stout. Whatever they have in theirs. I've got the one that I stalled sitting in the garage. I might have bent the either the shaft or that adapter on the front of it. Gee whiz, man! I just use whatever they recommend. I use the same prop that I use on my Flex plane. That's what I had on my Grand Tundra. That thing ran perfect. I miss it. I miss it to this day, man. I had such fun. I mean, but it's a heavy plane. It stalls heavy, but it still was. It was just because you could fly that thing forever on a 6L if you didn't hit the coals, and it was fun doing touch and goes with it and stuff. Wow. Hey, RC Crawling Adventure. Thanks for stopping by tonight, man. Appreciate it. Let's turn you blue. Being blue, and if you have 250 around here, you can get a monster. Or sometimes they're 2 for $4 and stuff. Oh yeah, yep, yeah. Oh yeah, I learned that lesson too. Not having the right prop on there. Yeah, because I broke the 6L prop. I chipped it, and then I put the Flex prop on it. I figured I got the Flex ESC in there and the Flex prop, and it worked great. Yeah, thanks, Litz, man. Yeah, I enjoy doing the banner tags, snagging flies. I don't do them all the time because it takes a while to set it up. But ever since that little wire keeper, I put my lines on that, and I don't have to untangle them, so it goes pretty quick, really. I mean, and now that I'm using those little bamboo tomato stakes, we'll call them, plant stakes. It works well. I should have painted them orange. Next time I'm sitting in the hangar with nothing going on, I think I'll take my paint bucket out in the yard and throw them in there and just paint the tops of them orange so they show up better in the videos so I can see it. Because that was the first flight I'll fly a warm-up battery, and I won't put the line up, but I'll just fly between the poles so I can get the orientation coming into the poles. But I didn't do that because there was we got enough poles out there on the field that I just used those to get a line on the banner. Yeah, it's right. We were in Publix tonight to pick up some bread for the sausage sandwiches, and because that's where I got my flu shot last year. Because the hospital on base they were running, I don't know, they ran out or something, so they had a special. You get your flu shot there, and then they give you a $10 coupon. But I went back to the pharmacy, and it was, you got to make an appointment online, So okay. So that broke my heart that I couldn't get a flu shot. But heck, the person Linda works with, literally, her cube is they're right next to each other practically. They're in a pretty small, tight place, and heck, she came down with COVID, so I got Linda on a 6 foot parameter now. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't know. And then we were just talking today, both of us, about disappointed that they are not doing the Toys for Tots. Because we enjoyed going down there for that, down to Florida. I saw where Rich, RC Informer, posted it. They're having an event down there somewhere, Kenny. I'm not sure it's is. Yeah, let's, man. Just the key is just, you like for on the hook, you just want the right amount of weight. You put too much weight on there, and it's, I don't know. I like it because if I go fast, the line. Let me see. Let's flip over here so I can do this. The line will pull out. It'll fly out straight, but you get the right speed and it curls down and stuff. And then just rig your banner up, and like the weight on the bottom. I've got 2 ounces. I played around with that weight because you don't want too much weight because there's drag. Hey Eric, how you doing? Rich. Yeah, the scale event in Ocala. Yeah. Oh yeah, Kenny. You don't have to load up everything in the trailer, man. You can just throw some planes in a car and go over and fly and shoot the baloney with people and stuff. Be the star YouTube celebrity there, wearing the old school Pilot Ryan shirt, one of my old school Pilot Ryan shirts. I think I've only got about maybe, I think I've got two or three of his shirts. I'm not sure. And I've got a couple Pachink Brothers and Dave's RC. We've got 2 of his and DIYs and stuff. But hey Dennis, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. So like I said, I flew Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I didn't go. Hey, you still fly, Kenny? I don't know. I just shoot. I fly at events, but I talk and socialize more than I fly. I'll fly a couple times a day. So I enjoy, videoing others and stuff. I like flying, but yeah, it's like there wasn't anybody out flying that I saw this week. Of course, I didn't send any text to the group. We have our meeting next Saturday, our big meeting after the field was bought by another person. Like when I'm at the field, when I turn right and I look down there and you see that big hangar down at the end of the runway and a house off to the right, that's the couple that bought the field. So they shaved $1,000 off our lease. So instead of $2,500, we're paying $1,500 a year. So that's going to supposedly shave some off our dues. But the guys that run our club, I love you guys, but they like having, money. We've got, they like keeping at least $3,000 in the account at all times, no matter what. Which is fine. I'm not saying anything bad. They're running it. If I didn't like how things were being run, I'd run for office, in the club. But I don't. I support them. I don't know. Because I thought we could have dipped a little bit into that $3,000 to buy the mower and then paid it back into the $3,000 fund. But because to me that's kind of an emergency when the only mower you have dies and you need a mower. But I'm going to be campaigning for a roller so we can roll the field. That's my campaign operation. Trying to convince Linda she needs to roll our yard, a couple times a year. But then I wouldn't want to be responsible for the roller dying out there at the field. Kate, how you doing tonight? I know you're probably out there lurking somewhere. That's what I kind of thought too, Dennis. I don't know. I don't. You know, it's not. We don't have the politics aren't bad, but yeah, I like those serverless payloads, man. I've kind of played around with making my own with a servo and a little bit. Mickey, how you doing, buddy? I miss you having on the show, man. Having you on the show. I didn't even bother to ask you because you're busy in school right now. Do you? Oh, it's Friday. You don't have class today, do you? You have no class today, Mickey. Huh? Yep, that's what I thought. I remembered that, man. Yep. So you have no class today. From back to school, you know. Hey, Paul, how you doing, man? Hey, Paul, I was just talking. We were just talking about your channel, man. I was showing him some of your stuff there. Oops, man, I keep clicking on the wrong things, man. There we go. There we go. Hey, Paul, go ahead and post the link to your post the link to your channel, man. You need more subs, man. You do some great stuff out there. In fact, if I could, I can't get it up. I would lose everything. Everybody does. Everybody needs subs out there, But Paul puts up a lot of videos. He has all the new jets. Some he has longer than. No, I'm just kidding, Paul. No. David, how you doing, sir? David Snyder. There's another great one to follow. Landing in his backyard, man. A little narrow section there. No, you're not in trouble, Paul. Just post the link to your page, man. Yeah, I don't know where I'm trying to figure out where he lives, man. Based off the foliage and stuff. He lives somewhere up I think up north of here, but I don't know if he's in the Mid-Atlantic or up north. Yeah, Paul, you have great. You don't have good conduct. You don't have good content on your channel, Paul. You have great contact on your channel. Content. Let's see. If you don't want to do it here, let me help you out here, because you're kind of. Let's see, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you? There you are. You're not too far down the list at all. I usually watch your stuff on my phone now. All right, this is Paul's channel, man. That's his channel. He could use some subs. Everybody can use some subs. Eric puts up some good stuff. I got it, Paul. You can relax, man. Tuco's got me pretty good at cutting and pasting and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what Kenny's gonna have on his show tonight, man. He's probably got all kinds of stuff overrunning at the seams, man. He was only on 2 or 3 nights this week. Yeah, you don't want to edit, huh, Kenny or Mickey? Yeah. Oh, putting in. I should have brought another camera for the banner too. I only had 2 going. I was going to put a camera on the plane, but I just didn't want any extra weight. Yeah, because Paul, also everybody in here has pretty good videos, man. Kenny, Just Enough, Eric, Mickey, David, Eric. Everybody does. Noon's Airborne. He's hunting for people. Nah, don't worry about it, man. Yeah, there's a time delay. I'm not sure what it is. And everything looks good. I'm running, of course, I have very, 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 very good wireless, but because I normally run wired, but tonight I'm running wireless. And I shouldn't have said anything you would never know. Because everything's green and I'm not. Roy, how you doing, buddy? out there out north. It finally quit raining out there, man. You guys go all summer without rain, and now you have nothing but rain. That can make for a lot of mudslides and stuff. But I don't know, man. And then looking at the shipping container, I was going to do a shipping container update, but it's like conflicting reports, you know. I guess they've got some kind of fine, big fine they're levying against. I don't know if it's people not taking the empty containers away or what, but all right, man. We'll see you, John. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Love your tank video, man. That thing's huge, man. It looks like it weighs a lot, too. Looking forward to your other videos on it. That's my kind of crawler, man. The big Abrams tank, the metal gears and treads and stuff. You could go out there and just plow a crawling course flat. What was I was watching something, RC, that was pretty cool. I can't remember exactly what it was, but let's see. Yeah, Eric works on. Eric does body work. He's a good body man. Eric is, man. Yep. EQRC can. If it happens to a vehicle, body work, he can do it, and looks like he's an excellent painter too. Yeah, that paint job, my little crazy Eddie paint job on the Marlin, it turned out well, but man, it was windy. It was so windy, you know, because normally I spray like 8 to 10 inches away, you know, and spray, and I couldn't do that. The wind would just blowing off to the side. Heck yeah, Paul. Yeah, we all help each other out, man. Yeah, because when I heard you when you were flying your Raphael, and I heard the gyro go on about the same time it started going, you know, right before it started going wacky and stuff, I thought, well, maybe you didn't have the gyro set up right. I don't know, you know, because you know, that's why. I mean, I can count on probably 3-4 fingers the planes I have ASX on, and some of them I've gone in. Now that I can go in the forward program, I can turn the gains way down on them. Yeah, I like the Patinkin brothers video on that little was it F-35 or whatever, the little prop jet that they put out today, you know, and then he was doing something and he crashed it. Rob did. And he goes, yeah, I'm an experienced crasher, and this thing, look at no damage. You know, they were talking about how it didn't get damaged or anything like that. I just thought that was funny, man. An experienced crasher. Yeah, that's me, man. I'm pretty good at diagnosing crashes. Bucky. There was a guy called Bucky that flew out of Key West. And my God, man, that guy would crash planes. I don't know how I found their channel, but it was his buddy that was posting the videos, man. And Bucky West was his name, I think it was. And my God, he would crash so many planes. You know, a lot of times he would stall and then say he was having signal loss. But, you know, like if you, you know, that's when I had software. That's when movies you could zoom on it and slow it down, and you can see the control surfaces going like this all the way to the ground. You know, so you can see everything moving. Yeah, that's like setting up an ASX for a plane, man. It's just like, because I know I've got one of my pits and the surfaces just barely move. I think in the Crescendo it's got it, and they just barely move, and that's, I know they move quite a bit on the X, the turbo, or not the turbo, but the Timber Night X. But I've gone in there and cranked them down a little bit, but I don't know. It just doesn't. The only time I've ever noticed it was like on some of the. I don't even have the planes anymore. Like the first Sequoia, it had ASX, and I noticed like when I'd get up to the top and get to like a stall speed at the top of a vertical and want to start tumbling, sometimes it would fight me. The ASX would fight me. I noticed that because I put another receiver in next to the ASX and used it, and I didn't have that fight on it and stuff. But that plane was a handful without ASX to get it to CG right. Yeah, I don't know, Paul, man. I just know that I've seen the Raphael. Jerry, was it not McGuire, but Jerry. Oh, he was at the Birmingham event and all the Florida events. He has a Raphael, and man, he flies that thing. He just floats around, and he flies it around in an Alpha, and then Spencer Keith was flying his Raphael. Just like here. Let's go to the wider camera. Flying at like high alpha. He almost flew a whole battery like that. Yep, Jerry McGee. There you go, Dennis. Yep, that's it, Jerry McGee. Great guy, man. I sitting there. Yep, Jerry McGee, man. I was talking with him and stuff because we were sitting down. He was sharing a tent with some major YouTuber that does a lot of banana hobby stuff, but that was always there tweaking on his planes. And Jerry was just sitting there, and he said, you notice you don't, Jeff, you notice you don't see me working on my planes at the field, do you? And I said, no, I don't. And he goes, that's because I guess there was some old great pilot that he was friends with. He said that the sign of a good pilot is when you get to the field, you fly your planes. You don't work on them. You work on them at home and get them ready, keep them ready. When you go to the field. I thought that was kind of funny, but it's good philosophy and stuff. Yeah, because I'm not always tweaking on my planes and stuff, but because I try to set. I take Rick Wiggins, if you're here, buddy. He taught me how to set a plane up, and I can pretty much get them close, but sometimes you just don't know. It's hard to set up, especially on some of the EDFs. If it has a floating elevator, those are kind of tricky. But yeah, man, those FMS planes man, I tell you what, man, that 299 for the 14 millimeter pits, that's still a plane. But I don't, I'm holding off for something. Saving up my pennies. Except for I just blew 160 pennies on that stupid T28, but I couldn't pass that up at that price. That's almost the price the original one came out for. I think it was like 160 something when the Park Zone T28 came out. But it's probably the same foam components and everything. Let's see what we got going there. Hunkering down for a blizzard. Where are you at, Paul? Are you up in New York? Are you up there? Because I was trying to figure out where you're at. Or Ohio or somewhere up Midwest there somewhere. Eastern Midwest. Just by by looking at the trees and stuff. But your hayfields are still green and your trees are still green. But yeah, we might have a blizzard here tonight. No, I don't know. I don't even know what the weather's supposed to do. Have no idea. Let's see. Let me pop some stuff up here. I'll pop this up. Make that go small. Bring that over here. Pop this up. We'll see what the weather's going to be. I hope we don't have to. Hey, Mike, how you doing, sir? Yeah, tomorrow is supposed to be 74 degrees here. And my favorite kind of wind, light and variable. Of course, sometimes the wind doesn't pay attention to the forecast. Northeast. Northeast is not. Yeah, northeast is okay. I'm used to northeast. Yeah. It's going to be about. Looks like the strongest they're predicting is 5 miles an hour at 8, and then I usually go out at about noonish, and you're looking at about 3 miles an hour if I go out tomorrow. I may or may not go out tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might take some batteries out in the hangar and power up some planes. I'll check my warbirds. Blizzard here tonight. Kenny goes, blizzard here tonight. Running to DQ. Yeah, that's some good Florida. Oh, Minnesota. Yeah, okay. Ah, okay. Yeah. That explains the terrain, because it looked like it was up north somewhere, but yet in the Midwest and stuff. Oh, I'm trying to think of who. Oh, somebody that just subbed. He's from Platts, New Platts, New York, up there. That's just is in between West Point where we lived to in the city. Looks like they had a nice place to fly. Oh, there was a, not too far from West Point there was a nice RC field. They had a nice club there. I can't remember what it was called, but I drove by the field a couple times. I never stopped and pulled in, but I just looked at it from the road and watched them fly. Because it was something I was interested in, but I was too, between traveling for the job and fishing the Hudson and sailing the Hudson. I wish that SU-30 would fly off grass, man. That's just such. I watch in the tube deeps videos flying and landing that thing, man. I've fallen so much in love with that SU-30, and then watching Jerry and Terry fly theirs until they did the midair. Then somebody had one at Birmingham, man. It would just come in, they pop the air brake up and it slows it down for a landing. Hey, Greg, how you doing, G-Bro? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, we're climbing. We'll get close to the, I don't know. I can't say, but I got something coming up here before too long. Yeah, it is, David, man. It just, I don't know. I like everything about it except for, I guess if you take that little shield off the front wheel, I haven't really seen anybody fly it much off of grass. I just don't think it's a grass plane. Michael Roach Coach, how you doing, sir? Get working on that A10 or figured out what parts to try to get from somewhere if they get any in stock. That was so sad to watch. But I don't know. You get them non-union camera operators. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I was playing around doing my camera full screen, but I've got such a the shield. Take the shield off. Good deal, man. Yeah, I figured you'd have to replace that landing gear or take it apart and saw. I've tried taking landing gear apart where I've pulled the wires out, and I just looked at it and I just I looked at where and what I had to solder and what I had to solder with, and then balanced that with my soldering skills, and I just dug out the credit card and ordered a replacement gear. Because a lot of that stuff's stamped and stuff that get to it. But yeah, I was like, the day I did the banner, man, I wanted to take jets. I wanted to take I wanted to take the Arctic out is what I wanted to take out, my Arctic F-16. I haven't flown that in a long time. But I think tomorrow, if I don't go fly and I'll go work in the hangar, I bought a tool. I bought one of those. I don't know what they're called. Let's see here. Digital caliper. That's what it is. That's what I bought. Yeah. Yeah. I can get it open. Well, if I had a storm shelter built like this case was for this, we'd be well protected. But this is what I got, man, right here. Let's get it over on the larger screen. But a digital caliper, man. I've always wanted one of these. Because anytime I need to order, you know, because it seems like, you know, like all the control rods you get on planes are in millimeters. But when you go to order them, they're in hundreds. And then you got to sit there and do the calculations and stuff like that. And I was just, but it's, there's the brand right there, 10Gs. I just got it off of Amazon, but it's digital and everything. And I like it, you know, because when I ordered my connectors for my control rods for the kit, I you know, I mean, I didn't have these then, but it comes in a nice case and stuff. I still keep it in the. I still do a little David here. Do a little Dana and keep it in the box. But yeah, that's what I mean, Roach. The wire's going to it. Yeah, gets on. Yeah, I'm sure it would come in handy. Yeah, for a helicopter, because I know just setting my little when we tune my XK100 110. Yeah, because you got to do all those little adjusting things to get everything so it spins. That's good. That's good, Roach Coach, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that thing fly. But yeah, because I've always wanted one of those. You know, I'm always trying to figure out. You know, like if I get it, you know, like, you know, if you got a 1.5 millimeter, a 2 millimeter, a 2.5, or a 3 millimeter little screw that you want to get a longer little screw. You know, and you try to measure it with one of these, you know, one of these calibrated plastic rulers here. You know, it's like, you know, it's kind of hard to do. So, because I had one of those, something they gave away, I don't know where it was, but that I went to. They like a little wheel that had millimeter holes in it, you know, like I think it started 1.5 and went up, you know, like a keychain thing. And I had one of those, but I lost it. They have those steering gyros for the wheels on planes. They have those. They sell those all day long. Hey, Snow Valley, there you go. You're the one. You live in New Paltz, don't you? No, you live out west. That's right. Yeah, it wasn't you, but it was somebody new to the channel that that I saw. Bill Flynn, how you doing, sir? Oh, Bill Flynn, make you blue, buddy. I enjoy it when you and GB team up, man. You brighten up the room, man, when you're there. When you're there, Bill, sir. You really do, man. I like it when you guys get together and fly with Roy and stuff. Roy, John, you, and GB, man. That's like the wild bunch. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people put them on their EDFs and stuff. In fact, that Arthur RC, he had one on his Sirius that he made, and it's one of his videos that he has out there. In fact, let me get you guys Arthur's link, because you see Arthur a lot. He's on the Motion Show a lot because I don't know, he's a good flyer and he does crazy stuff, man. I love what he did with the he was out there with the McLaren and did a little thing with it. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Gee whiz, man. No, I thought I closed this. I closed this page again, but here's his video where he's using a steering gyro. And there's other people that have used him and stuff, but that's his video, that Arthur RC, and you see him a lot. Like I said, you see him a lot on Motion Show. Not a lot, but he's on there. And we were looking. He's got a video there. It's let's see, which one is it? Go to Arthur. Yeah, the Aston Martin V12, man. Free wing MiG 29 and the Aston Martin V12 Vantage. Yeah, you want to talk about a cool video, man? That is it. Yeah, because on some of those runs with the Aston Martin V12, man, that motor just it's just so cool. That's a yeah. He's got some nice friends to let him race that down the road and stuff. But it was pretty cool. They were kind of going in formation, the MiG 29 up with it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have the steering gyros in their planes. I think even, I don't know if Spencer had one in a couple of his or not, but I'm not sure. I think LJ and maybe John Nuntz have used them in their planes. Yeah, I just try to be. Usually I'm so excited when I land, man, I forget about, I got to steer it down the runway. Yeah, I've been subbed to Arthur for years. Hey, Kyler, how you doing, buddy? Yeah. How's school going, Kyler, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm sure you are, man. Your parents aren't going to let anything bad happen. Hey, time to hit the likes button again. Hit it twice. Hit the likes button twice. No, I'm just kidding. Good old spike the likes water. How we doing? Let's see. What else do we got going on here? That's about it, man. Heck, I still have batteries charged from yesterday, but they'll be all right. I'll have to whack them down, but I'm going to use some. What I don't use tomorrow in the garage, I'll just throw them on there. Yeah, I'm having a blast here. Yeah, it's like Linda talked to one of my old buddies from work. Like, does Jeff regret retiring? I was like, she's like, no. Yeah, we were going to wash the house, but they haven't pulled the cotton. There's a field catty corner across from our house, and they haven't pulled the cotton from it yet. And that throws all kinds of dust in the air. So, and dirt. Green patches. Okay. Will do, Jude. In fact, I'll pop that up in a tab right now. I'll just throw that in a new window. And then those of you guys that follow Jeff Nichols, man, he's coming up with some stuff too. He's working on he's got a big F-86 that he's been working on and tuning on. He's been posting some stuff. Ah, so is fellow FPVer, I see, Jude. Yeah. We'll give him a sub. We gave him a sub. Yeah, I was thinking of taking an FPV plane, dusting my stuff off too. That's on my list to do if, you know, on a day I don't go fly. Take it out in the garage and play with it. Yeah, the sun goes down so early, that's sure. That's for sure, Kyler. That is for sure. Yeah, because the extra, yeah, you flew the extra in your front yard was the last video I saw of yours. It's a good flying. That was good flying. I was teasing you because you were running down the road to get it under you and stuff. Yeah. Hey, when I'm hovering, man, I don't want to be under it. Because I can hover a plane, but sometimes, man, it'll go from hovering to you know, real quick. I told you, man, you're pretty good, man. The way you were flying that 105, man, that was pretty impressive. You fly pretty neat, man. Yeah, because my FPV plane is my favorite one is my Consendo. You know, that's how brave I am. You know, I couldn't imagine. I don't know. I suppose putting it on a jet would be fine, but I don't really have anybody to spot for me, so I need something. You know, in the Consendo, I've got enough hours on it that I can fly it. You know, and it doesn't really have a tendency to tip stall like the Radian does. So that's pretty cool. And I had it on the Aero Scout, but I think the mistake I made, I tried doing FPV and safe, and I couldn't. It took such big turns, I almost lost it. Plus on safe, it wants to climb. So I was so high. I think I saw clouds and I couldn't even see the plane from the ground. I just kept doing circles and pushing down. Yeah, I'm just kidding you, Kyler. Yeah, I think it's good. There's nothing wrong with that. Shoot. I know when I'm flying my UMX planes in the yard, man, if the gust of wind takes it around the house and I can't see it anymore, I got to run around to the side of the house where I can, you know, try to get a signal on it. Stuff, but yeah, it was fun painting that plane today with the, I sprayed some polyacrylic on it, some Minwax, but you know, so we'll see. I don't know if it'll look any better, but I just want it more shiny. Oh, I don't safe. The only time I've ever used safe is like when I'm letting somebody that has never flown on my Aero Scout, and I demo it, but I have them fly at my 100% high rates with safe. That's what I use for new people. Hey, Nate. And I teach them, you know, like to turn and use the the rudder with the ailerons. Yeah, all right, Nate, man. Good for you. It rained this afternoon here, so whatever, you know, glimmer of flight hope. I never really had it today, but the Army's not flying, so I could have took a glider across the street if I wanted to. The road I used to fly off of, right down the street from us, now has like 29 houses on it. But I appreciate everybody for coming by tonight. I was going to be in the hangar, but you know, I've got my paint bucket sitting like right in the middle of the garage, and it had a wet plane on it. So, like, I don't know, the mist. It just started misting, man. The Minwax hadn't even set up yet, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's going to look like now. But I was out there with a foam brush, you know, just kind of, you know, we'll see. If nothing else, I can get out some like steel wool, rub it down, and spray it again. I appreciate everybody coming by. Check out hey George, how you doing? You want to check out everybody's stuff? You know, like if you Um, let's see. Yeah, there's my stickers that I've got. I have a limited quantity of those, like about 200 of them. What do you mean limited quantity? Nah, it's all right, Roach. I only flew off there. I like going up there because I could pull off into the field. They had a like where the farmers go into the field, and then fly gliders and stuff up there, and a few planes. And there's another. I got another road not too far away that runs north south. That the farmers got the guy that's got the farmland on both sides. He's come up there and watched me fly on it, so he doesn't care and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid. I know Snow Valley make it look good. What does it take to make it look bad, man? Because I never sprayed it before, so I was spraying it, and then it's like as soon as I finished spraying it, it started misting. So then I had to grab it and take it inside. So it got pretty wet and stuff, but I think it looks good. It was drying up. Tim, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's just like I can go to the field, man. I can go over to the high school too and fly. I can fly there, except for in the fall because they always got something going on. But during the summer, that's where I go fly. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's gonna look great. Crazy Eddie can't go wrong on his paint jobs. I'm telling you, man. They always look all right. It looked nice. Last time I checked it, it looked nice and shiny and stuff. I just want more shine. Because I used high gloss paint on it, so it was good and shiny anyway. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. Again, thank everybody for watching. Kate, thank you. I want to know why Steph's not subbed to the channel and watching either. It doesn't take a lot of bandwidth, but there you guys go. Thanks, guys. I don't know. We'll see hopefully they'll keep having sales. Keep having stuff on sale. Like I said, tonight's the last day of the Horizon pre-Black Friday. My Park Zone T28's getting worn out, so I picked one of those up for $1.60, delivered to the door plus tax, with the new whatever receiver it is that the RC Air Marshal rants over and stuff. But all right, guys, we'll see y'all. Keep flying. Thanks for coming part of Team Let's Go Flying. Tuco's sacked out, or I try to bribe him over here, but it's been great. I really thank everybody. Thanks for watching the banner video. If you haven't seen it, check out the banner towing video. That's just something I like to do. But all right, everybody, we'll see you. We'll see you in Kenny's show. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. This is Jeff in the hangar. Woo!